my time. Right here, up here, I think it's the round that boy true 테니까. Alright, get it? Gotta come and find me, 지금 이 자리엔. 맞아, the boys right here.
Hello guys, me and my friend is in Taman Pintar. No, I'll show you about Taman Pintar.
Taman Pintar is located in Panembahan Senopati Street number 1 up to 3, Yogyakarta City. To make it easier to find Taman Pintar is located in front of Indonesian Bank or approximately 200 meters east of the Malioboro Road intersection.
Taman Pintar is an educational tourist attraction for kids in Yogyakarta. In Taman Pintar, they can express themselves and improve their knowledge in fun way.
To enter Taman Pintar, visitors will be charged differently, based on the building they want to enter. If they want to enter oval square building, visitors will be charged 20,000 rupiah for adults and 12,000 rupiah for children. Meanwhile, for planetarium building, visitors have to pay 22,000 rupiah for all age.
Taman Pintar or Smart Park was firstly built in 2004 with the goal to increase the intention of kids and young generation in science through imaginations, trials, and games in order to improve the human resources. The first phase of the building construction was playground, West Spout Building, and East Spout Building, which later inaugurated by the Minister of National Education, Bambang Sudibyo, in May 20, 2006. The second phase was the construction of first and second floor of oval building and the first floor of square building. It inaugurated by the Minister of National Education, the Minister of Research and Technology, and Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono ke-10 on June 9, 2007.
The third phase was the development of second and third floor of square building, Tapak Presiden and Memorabilia building. With the completion of the development phase, the grand opening of Taman Pintar was held on December 16, 2008, which was inaugurated by the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. Taman Pintar building was built in the former shopping center area with consideration of relationship between Taman Pintar with the functions and activities of the surrounding buildings, such as the Cultural Park, Fort Frederick, Military Society, and Gedung Agung. With the slogan which was based on Ki Hajar Dewantara's lessons, it is educate and pleasant with the approach of Niteni, Niroake, Nambahi. Niteni means to understand, Niroake means to follow, and Nambahi means to improve. Taman Pintar was built as a vehicle for expression, appreciation, and creation on the best science in Southeast Asia in a pleasant atmosphere. Okay guys, so we're already in front of Gedung Kotak or square building, one of the part of Taman Pintar building.
There are 5 parts inside of Taman Pintar. The first is playground. It is as a public space on welcoming for visitors to the Smart Park. The second is West Spout Building and East Spout Building. There are visual aids and educational games for children, especially pre-kindergarten children up to kindergarten. The third part is Oval Box Building. There are variety of teaching equipment based on science education that is packaged pleasantly and can be demonstrated.
Now we are arrived in Zona Teknologi, or Technology Zone, and it's part of Oval Building in Taman Pintar. And the future is here.
Now we are in memorabilia, which contain about Indonesian history. The fourth is memorabilia building, showing props, equipment, and relic about Indonesian history, such as the picture of kings of Yogyakarta from Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono I until Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono X. Also, there are pictures of presidents of Indonesia and documentary video when the proclamation was declared. And the last is planetarium part. It displays equipment in the form of film shows about space and the solar system.
By visiting Taman Pintar, we can know more knowledge, especially about science, that probably we don't get that in school. Also, we can know science more detail because there are many equipment and we can try them, so we will understand the mechanism of the science itself. Besides science, we also get new knowledge about Indonesian history and astronomy like space and the solar system.
Hi guys, here me and my friend in Paku Alaman Pilis, and I'm going to show you all about this Pilis.
Pura Paku Alaman or Paku Alaman Pilis was located on Sultan Agung Street, Paku Alaman, special region of Yogyakarta.
Pura Paku Alaman is the former palace of the Daji of Paku Alaman. This place became the official residence of the Prince of Paku Alam from 1813 to 1950. The government of the State Republic of Indonesia became the Daji of Paku Alaman, together with Sultanate of Yogyakarta, as an area specifically established at the provincial level called Special Region of Yogyakarta. Now, Pura Paku Alaman is still the official residence of Sri Paku Alam IX, who is also the Deputy Governor of Yogyakarta.
When we enter the Paku Alaman Palace, we can see a small park in the front of the palace. On the opposite side of the park, there is a pendopo or large roof platform without walls like open veranda called Sewa Tomo Ward, which served to receive guests in an informal setting. In the front corner of the pavilion, there is a set of gamelan or Javanese traditional music instruments called Kiai Kebogiro. The building behind the ward is the residence of the Paku Alam family. On the right side of the pavilion, there is a building with beautiful Western architecture called Gedong Purworeto. This pavilion functions as a palace library, and it has a collection of classic Javanese books. Also, there is a museum that contains the Paku Alam genealogy pictures, photographs, treaty documents, heirlooms, ancient weapons, tools, and Javanese traditional clothes.
After Chianti Agreement was signed, where Mataram divided into two, which are Surakarta and Yogyakarta, Sultan Hamengkubuwono I reigned as a king. Sultan Hamengkubuwono I had many wives. Later, his two wives, gave birth to Prince Adipati Anom, the Crown Prince, and R.M. Notokusuma. R.M. Notokusuma was Prince Adipati Anom's half-brother. He was not able to reign as a king based on the kingdom regulation. Then, Sultan Hamengkubuwono I told R.M. Notokusuma to always support his half-brother later. But that caused hatred and jealousy among the royal family, especially from Sultan Hamengkubuwono II's son. He was afraid that R.M. Notokusuma would be the king instead of him, also from Patih Danurejo II. In the other hand, Pakubuwono IV from Kasunanan Solo also didn't like the unity of Kraton Yogyakarta.
The seeds of hatred and jealousy greatly grew where Dutch lost to French and French government sent Danlus to take over Java. There was tension between Kraton and Dutch government because Sultan Hamengkubuwono II didn't admit Danlus' power in Kraton Yogyakarta. Political action and wars happened because of the tension between the two, which later ended with the great loss of Sultan Hamengkubuwono II. He casted to Penang Island and Hamengkubuwono III became the king again. Meanwhile, R.M. Notokusuma appointed as independent prince by British government and they gave him 4,000 part of land. On that land, the Duchy of Pakualaman established on March 17, 1812.
To enter the Pakualaman Palace is free of charge, but we have to give a certain tip to the court servants who accompany us when we walk in the Pakualaman Palace. And if we want to enter the museum, we have to put some money in the box that provided, and the amount of money is up to us.
By visiting Pakualaman Palace, we can know that besides Yogyakarta Palace, there is also Pakualaman Palace, which is the residence of the Pakualam family. This palace also has a history in which later a museum contained the history of Yogyakarta, especially about Pakualam family.